So now, you got married.
Yes.
Yes. And you're developing these crazy feelings, and what is happening with you?
I don't know. Yeah, our season finale last year, Cece and Schmidt got married, which is a long time coming. I mean, 5 years of this couple kind of going through normal couple things of deciding if that's right for them. So it's very sweet. It finally happened. And so this new season is all about them having their married life, which is kind of, a brand new situation for Cece and Schmidt.
And with, I read something the other day where they say, guys and girls can't be just friends. Mm-hmm. What do you think Cece would say about that?
About being friends?
Yeah.
I mean, she's friends with Winston on the show, and she's friends with Nick on the show. I think you just have to set boundaries. If you set boundaries, I think you're good.
Yeah. Now, going into this new season, your fans, some of them glad you got married, because my goodness, after 5 years, let's do something here.
Sure.
What can they expect?
Well, yeah, I mean, this season has been kind of great. We start off with looking for a house together because they're in their 30s and they should not have roommates anymore. It's time. But they're not quite ready to leave their family, which is Nick and Jess and Winston and Ferguson. Yeah. So they find a fixer-upper, and I think that's how they're kind of dealing with this slow separation that will happen now that they've entered that new chapter in their lives.
What is it about Cece that attracted you to begin with?
Well, they asked me to audition.
Looking for a job.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's first off. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I remember reading the pilot and seeing Liz Merriweather's name. I was a huge fan of hers. Jake Kasdan was directing it. Zooey Deschanel was starring in it. And you knew it was going to be something really special. And I loved the fact that my character was like a solid girlfriend to Jess. Yeah. They weren't trying to find comedy and having these women fight or steal each other's men or do that kind of weird trope. They were actually letting them be like down for each other and finding the funny in that. Yeah. So she was like a great character, and I auditioned and they gave me the role. So it was like winning the lottery. It's incredible.
Was that part of the appeal for you, the fact that they look to the relationships and keeping those relationships honest?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like when I'm with my own best friends in life, my girlfriends in real life, like if you look at her funny, you're looking at me funny. Like we're gonna have a problem. And so it was kind of nice to see that reflected honestly on our show, and that you could find comedy in it because it feels real.
Yeah. As Cece has evolved, how have you evolved?
Well, it's genuinely been 6 years of our life. And when we started shooting the pilot, we didn't know each other. We'd never met. But that was also the premise of the pilot. So it's kind of nice. Like we've organically grown our friendships and our lives together and dealt with the success of this show together as the characters have become friends and gone through their milestones on the show. So I think that's why people connect to it. It's very honest because we're kind of going through those things in our real life too.
Yeah. We were excited to read that there would be a episode with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that and how excited were you guys to, cross paths?
I mean, it's really cool. We're such huge fans of their show, and the fact that they would just let our worlds come together is just, it's a bonanza. So it's been really fun mixing the worlds together, getting to work with, these people that we're fans of. It's great. I can't wait for everyone to see it and to see how it goes over.
Yeah. 5 years ago, when you guys first started out, you thought, yeah, this is good. 6 years later. Do you pinch yourself? Is it a dream?
Yeah. I mean, in this industry, nothing is a guarantee. You never feel fully comfortable. And so I remember booking the pilot. I was like, that's the happiest I'm ever going to feel in this industry. Like, that's huge. And then our pilot got picked up. Then we got the remainder of the season. And then it's been year after year. And I don't think any of us take it for granted. It's wild. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking about a sixth season. Yeah, it's incredible.
And not only are fans drawn to the show, critics are drawn to the show with the awards. When you think about that, What goes through your mind?
I mean, it's just nice that people love what you do, right? Like you put everything into it, you love it, but then part of this job is then you put it out into the universe, and we've really had like a positive response, and that I think that means more to us than anything else.
And how much of you is in CC or vice versa? How much do you influence each other?
I mean, I think that that's also like one of the secrets of this show is that they infuse so much of the characters with who they cast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you mess with one of my friends, I will hurt you. So that's the character and it's me. So I think there's definitely elements of all of us in those characters.
Have you ever had a situation where you lived with 1 million people?
Yeah, I'm Indian. Just go to my country. That we're all there. Yeah.
So you bring that experience to the table with all these roommates.
Yeah. Managing a lot of relationships.